So for today's episode of Oh Joe You Didn't, I was gonna do this video about like gay slang and terminology in honor of Pride Month. However, due to the events of last Saturday night, early Sunday morning of the Pulse Nightclub shooting, I've decided to not so much do that, but another Pride video. I will do that later on, the gay slang terminology video, because I think it's something people should know. However, I kind of want to talk about Pride and just what happened this weekend and how to move on from here. So Saturday during the day, I went to Boston Pride with a couple friends of mine, and it was one of the most amazing times. We had a ball. It was so much fun, and it was so great seeing people out in the community and out supporting a cause and supporting each other too. Like, there was no ill will, there was no like rudeness or meanness. Like, I didn't even hear any snarky comments. It was a really good day, and we just danced the day away. I saw some old friends. It was great to see a community come together and celebrate Pride and celebrate being themselves and celebrate in a safe space and in a safe environment where they didn't have to be afraid of holding each other's hands in public or kissing in public, because I know I do. I know even at the age of 26, I will still, if I'm out in public and if I'm with someone and they want to hold my hand, I have to do the look around. I have to make sure no one's around. It's one of those things, and I don't think many straight people realize what that feels like, not being able to express yourself or express love to your loved one in public without public scrutiny. I know every gay person has thought this through. Every gay person has had these thoughts. So being at Pride is such an amazing thing because, one, we can celebrate the history of the gay rights movement that started all the way back in 1969, and working our way towards marriage equality, gay rights. We've come such a long way, and then being at that event, it just makes you realize, wow, I'm part of such a strong, amazing, accepting community. And that was my mentality Saturday night. And I went to bed, and actually before I even did, I went on Facebook and posted this status about how proud I am to be a part of that community, and how Pride is so positive and how it's so magnificent to have these events to remind us of how strong we are and just all that we've accomplished. And then I woke up Sunday morning and I checked my phone, and just the bombardment of all the stories coming out of Orlando of all the things that were going on was so overwhelming. Just seeing that 49 people lost their lives in a place that they thought they could be safe, in a place that they thought they could be safe. 49 people lost their lives, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, especially from my personal standpoint, just experiencing the positivity and the joy of what gay pride can be, and the next morning have the cold, harsh realization that unfortunately the rest of the world is not like that. And unfortunately there are people still in this country who aren't like that, and people that want to see harm done to us and will act out on harm. And a gay club is supposed to be a place where you can have fun, a safe spot to be yourself, to express yourself without disapproval and retaliation from the outside world. It's a safe haven. That's the word, I think, haven. It's supposed to be a safe place. And unfortunately, those 49 people who lost their lives and the 53 who were injured, that safe space was broken. That safe space was infiltrated. That safe space was forever burned into their minds as a place that they can't go to without feeling fear. And that's not right. It's all week I have been wondering how to handle this, how to deal with this. I didn't know any of the people personally, but I have friends who did. I know people who had loved ones there, and it breaks my heart knowing that they're not going to be able to see them again. I think one thing that we all need to do right now is stop saying it's this, stop saying it's that, stop saying, oh, it's Muslims, stop saying, oh, it's gun control, oh, stop saying it's gun regulations. It's, don't get me wrong, I have my beliefs on that, and I think no one should be able to go and buy a semi-automatic assault weapon. I do believe that. I just don't see the point of why someone would need a gun that can do that much damage. Before even anyone comments like, oh, well, guys and guns came and saved the day, they were police, they were SWAT, they were trained to have guns, they are supposed to have guns, they are there to protect. Enough about that, because I really don't want to have to get into this whole gun debate and all that, because that's not what this is about. This isn't about guns or this or that. This is about 49 people who lost their lives in a place that they could have called home, that they were supposed to be safe in a place that they shouldn't have had to deal with any of that, a place that they shouldn't have to be murdered for being who they are. They need to focus on the 49 people who lost their lives. We have to focus on the 53 people who were critically injured, who went to the hospital to receive help. We need to focus on the survivors who helped other people. We need to focus on the doctors, the nurses, the hospitals that helped all these people. We need to focus on what we can do to make sure this can't happen again. We just need to focus on being resilient, on being strong, on overcoming this. And the gay community has done it time and time again. We have overcome so many obstacles. Celebrate life. Celebrate freedom of expression. Celebrate the lives of the people that have been lost. So, I'm done with this video. I'm sorry that the second video of Oh Joe You Didn't was such a somber topic. It feels like it needs to be said. I needed to say something to get it off my chest, so that way I can continue to keep bringing everyone videos that will make people happy and enlightened and filled with joy. So, until next time. And just to remind everyone out there, we are Orlando. We are this community. We will overcome this.